We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario. It's the home opener of this new season between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it's on its way next. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. Marwin Gonzalez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
There to take it is Votto, and there's one gone. Digging in the switch hitter as Dribble Cabrera. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And this is going to find the gap. It's extra bases for Cabrera. Bogarts rounds the corner and is headed home. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. And a slider that catches a lot of the plate that time, and it's sent out to deep left center field. And this one is gone. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Keith Pops comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Left fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Cruz is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Here's Ben Revere. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off with the Jays, center fielder Ben Revere.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
A quick out number 1. So striding forward now, Hernan Perez. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. In is Joey Votto now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Line toward the alley in left center. And Votto reaches. He's got a base hit. Perez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he can't hang onto the ball here at home plate. And as a result, they won't get anybody on the play. Wow. Stepping into the box, Romando Christian. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. One out and a runner on second base. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. At the plate, Choi. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. A throw behind the runner at second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. 0-1 count and the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Try to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2 and 2. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3 and 2. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Piscotty is there, and he'll make the catch to. In now is Andrelton Simmons, and he comes in hitting right at 260 on the season. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle to his left. VR throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1 and 2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1 and 2.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Striding in, number 33. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1 and 1. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1 and 2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Heading out towards shallow right. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third baseman number 2.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Xander Bogaerts started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Ready for another chance? Marwin Gonzalez. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. So coming to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. Here's Simmons at short. Fielded cleanly and a rather easy first out. Here's Nelson Cruz now. First chance for him at the plate as he comes into this one right at the 300 mark for the year. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Cruz awaits the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up.
Hey, pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. So striding in, Jonathan VR. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup, but that's
Cabrera with a sliding stop. Wow. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Now at the plate, Russell Martin. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pitch is high. The throw. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Look out. 2-0 now. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And that's over. 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Center fielder number 25.
On the ground to the right side. Gonzalez is up with it. The tag, and they'll get him at second. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. That's by him for strike one. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now here it comes. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. But right at the shortstop for the second out. Striding in once again. He pops 0 for 1 here in the early going. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Some 2-out success, and that means Stephen Piscotty will bat this inning. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll dive back in. From the stretch. Runners going. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. The 0-1 pitch. Ball 1.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hernan Perez. He'll start things out against Lucas Giolito as we get the inning underway. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
He takes the turn and heads for second. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double. In is Joey Votto now. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. This is line to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 3-2 contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. And Cabrera will take this one for the first out. Digging in to try it again. Choi. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Bradley is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out. So digging in now, Eduardo Nunez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bradley is there, and that retires the side. In now is Andrelton Simmons. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Popped up. Votto is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning. Now batting, Jackie Bradley Jr. He singled his last time up.
Bradley Jr.
And he lays off there, 1-0. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Number 33.
Number 33 is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss. Stepping in, Nelson Cruz. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Right fielder.
And that misses, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Look out, 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Villar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. 1-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it 1st and 2nd now.
Number 55.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Russell Martin is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Chopped weakly to the left. And he'll get in there safely. Here's Ben Revere. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. In comes Piscotty. He can't get there as it falls in. 1 run is scored. The run scores from second. It's a 4-3 game. Ready for another shot now. Hernan Perez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. On a rope to the second baseman. In now, Joey Votto. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Heading after it is Piscotty. 2 gone. Ready once again, Rolando Christian, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. 1-0 pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gonzalez ranging into shallow right, and the inning is digging in and looking for more. Xander Bogaerts, 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Gonzalez.
Hit on the ground to third. Backhanded on to first, and Haps rolling now, 2 away. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Cabrera.
Ball 1.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
Now a hard liner towards short. But this won't get. Digging in once again, Choi. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now a flare out to left center. And that's in there, base hit. Into the box, Eduardo Nunez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And there's his first base hit in this one. Here's Nelson Cruz now. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To Cabrera for 1. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall down near the 328 sign. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Russell Martin now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. 1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here's the 1-2 delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Trout. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. In to score, the runner from third. Now at the plate, Ben Revere coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first in time, and the big inning. Ready for another chance. Mike Trout comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he is in there. Digging in and looking for more. He pops. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play.
Next for the Angels.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Cruz in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter, number 3.
Riding in once again, Andrelton Simmons. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Now another 0-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Hernan Perez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Swinging a soft liner, but right to Cabrera, and that's the first out. One out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. And that is through into center field for a one-out single. Ready for another shot now. Rolando Christian. Popped in the air back behind short. Under it now is Simmons to take it in for round number 2. Digging in once again, Choi. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Ready with the 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you reel.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Leading off for the Angels, right fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 33. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Well, he's really got good stuff tonight. They're not picking him up at all. That ball, again, out of the zone. He's getting a lot of Ks on that pitch tonight. I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a little tapper. Another 0-2 home. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman number 2,
Xander Bogaerts stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Tommy Hunter will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3. Digging in to try it again, Eduardo Nunez. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. This one's down to third. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
Fielder number 23.
So striding forward now, Nelson Cruz. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Chasing after it is Bradley, 2 down. Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Piscotty's there for it, and the inning is over. Here now is his Drupal Cabrera. He'll start things out for us here in inning. Jake Lamb is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Squared that one up just a little late. Still struggling at the plate with an average well under 200. 3 homers and 11 RBIs. Sliced down the left side, but fouled.
Well, now we've seen the combination of the 2-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination because now he's taken away the ability of the hitter to sit on one direction of the pitch.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted an inside with good hard stuff.
Here's the center fielder, Mike.
Center field.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Calling for it, Choi. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Russell Martin now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Russell Martin.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Edwin Encarnacion is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. And a neck-high fastball that time. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Chasing after it is Bradley, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Bradley is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Ben Revere. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Simmons has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Hernan Perez. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. Now at the plate, Stephen Piscotty. He'll try and lead things off. Josh Reddick is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench. Ready to lead it off in the 9th.
Number 26. 2-1-0.
Lifted the other way to left center. Choi giving chase. He's got it 1 away. Stepping in, Andrew Andrelton Simmons. He's hitless in 3 outs. Joe Panic will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. First pitch of the at-bat. Jackie Bradley Jr. stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Jay Happ would be in line for the victory should the score hold. And he lays off for ball 1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Number 33, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. John Jaso will look for some
for the Angels. Number 28, John Jaso.
Grounded softly to the right. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the